Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're doing random streaks and it's going pretty good so far. Judas again. I can't remember if we did Judas last run or like 2 runs ago. But K83Z14HK. It's, I mean, it's always good to be Judas, as long as you can get a little HP early. You start with 3 cents, which I think has like biblical significance, but actually has gameplay significance as well, strangely enough, that I hadn't considered until recently, that you really want to be able to buy a Spirit Heart as soon as possible. So to be able to start almost all, oh my god, 7 cents more options. There's no Spirit Heart, so completely ignore what I was saying just a second ago, but being able to get more options for 7 cents would actually be awesome. If we could get that before our item room, I would be thrilled. So let's just try to find like 2 more pennies. A bomb would also sell it. And then we'll go into our item room. And it's, you know, it's possible that the item that's going to be in our item room is the one that we want anyway, but we might as well give ourselves a double crack at it, you know? Okay, plenty of keys. That much is not really debatable right now. Just like a single bomb would be awesome, though. If we don't find any money in, you know, the last room before the item room, I guess we'll just go into our item room, but it would be really nice, because I'd like to get more options and start balling early here. Also, if we get a bomb, we may find it more prudent to use immediately on this thing. That is not explosive diarrhea. Really wish bad gas got us a little bit of explosive damage there, but that's okay. Okay, this room has no combat, but opportunities to pick up some money. You know what? There is a secret room chance here, but I'm not willing to risk the streak to test it. Let me open my door here for a second. There we go. Yeah, there could have been a secret room there, but it was a little too risky to go for. This is my last-ditch effort, and it requires a little bit of focus. Oh, that was actually pretty close. Well, we're not going to get 2 cents out of that in all likelihood. It's a reroll machine anyway, so we definitely don't want gigafarts. We re-rolled it into an HP upgrade, which I think is totally fine. It does mean that we're not going to be able to get more options. The other option that we had was actually to just, oh, I guess if we get Pageant Boy, we can get more options, but was to fight the boss and hope for some consumable drops. Pageant Boy or Matchbook or the box, all would have done it. Oh my god, we totally could have done it. There was a fucking fire with a nickel in it right before the boss. Okay, well, I'd really still like to be able to get more options, so honestly, I'm pretty happy with stem cells as is. If you just want to give me 1 penny here, you know, I'm not going to be mad about a Pageant Boy pickup. I'm not going to be mad about anything that gives us a bomb, but I'll accept that it may not be in the cards for us. Yeah, it's not going to be in the cards for us. So we'll head down to the next floor, and you know what? I feel fine. 3 HP... 3 keys. We may get hit. I can exercise some level of control there. We have enough money to get an arcade, but even if we get hit, there's a chance that we can still get a deal with the devil, thanks to our elevated chances due to... Oh my god. Our elevated chances due to Book of Belial, but mostly now I'm excited because we have the opportunity to go to our shop and get something awesome there. Assuming we can get 2 more pennies, and if present trends hold, that should be pretty easy. Again, we also only need 1 bomb to make that happen. We're gonna go to our double key room for sure. I would re-roll. It would be a little lame because it's so early. Like, a re-roll is not likely to be that amazing, but it's not a re-roll nonetheless. We get Guppy's Head and Monkey's Paw. And I do think Guppy's Head is better than Book of Belial, so that's fine by me. And we also get Explosivo, which is awesome. So, you know, 2 keys did a wonder for us there. Ooh, hide and never speak of this again. Okay, we're safe. I think, yeah, especially because we got a key there, I will open this, and our card is the Hermit. Well, we spent a key for it, so worst case scenario, you know, we get it. Well, worst case scenario, we get nothing out of it, basically. We never use it, but worst likely case scenario, we get a key out of it. Explosivo, not too likely to be worthwhile here, but best case scenario, we get a key out of it and maybe teleport out of our boss rush. Honestly, this run has kind of started to spiral into, you know, a great situation for us already. That's 4 HP and a deal with the devil. We're going to take Incubus. I don't think we're going to take the Whore of Babylon, just because I don't think I'm going to be able to get the value out of it that would be proportional to its cost. Definitely we'll take Champion Belt. Definitely we'll take a Spirit Heart to keep ourselves alive here, and we'll go, maybe look for some HP. Incubus, great pickup. Whore of Babylon, great pickup. There was just a little bit too many question marks, you know, giving up 3 HP to pick up Whore of Babylon in addition to the Incubus would be a little bit of a tall ask, and we might have been dead if we had just done that with the situation we had earlier. So let's just try to play a little bit more cautiously. I think that would be good for us moving forward. We've got a great offensive setup. 1 Guppy item, deal with the Devil Precedent. We should have 2 HP left. Maybe no Spirit Heart, maybe half a Spirit Heart. No Spirit Heart. Let's try to make the most of it. I mean, really, really good damage right now. Looks like we've got a huge rate of fire increase, but it's really just me and Incubus shooting at the same time. But big ups, that... Did you see that Explosivo shot? It was so good. They, like, drifted from one enemy to the next. I don't know how that happened, but I'm thrilled that it did. Big ups to the game for giving us the HP necessary to make this happen. For real. If we didn't have this level of HP, this run would look a lot different right now. I think we take Little Steven. You know, we're strong right now. Anything that shoots is a decent positive for us. I mean, I'm not saying that it's on the same level as Incubus, but the more familiars we can get dropping shots on people here, the better. And honestly, this is just incentivizing stuff like Box of Friends later if we get enough money to ever make our shop worthwhile again. Still a shame because we could have had more options and Champion Belt. Assuming we don't talk about some like Ashton Kutcher style butterfly effect bullshit. I'm not saying the butterfly effect is bullshit. I'm just saying, you know, basically I can't have a conversation about the ripple effect of causality when I'm playing a video game because it's just I'd have to make the jerk off motion so hard my wrist would snap off. Maybe we can get lucky and get an Explosivo shot to go off here next to some mushrooms, or maybe I'll kill the enemies so fast that that actually won't be plausible. Okay. I mean, I can't help but think with every item room that it could have been 2 item rooms. Or at least a chance for 2 item rooms, but honestly, it hasn't bitten us too hard yet. Monstro's Lung is an awesome pickup, in my opinion. The fact that we've got a little extra coming in with Incubus as well is pretty sweet. And Explosivo is going to stack up like really nicely to go along with it. Honestly, our rate of fire is not bad either. We should try to become Guppy, so I'll probably come back, go to that curse room. Oh god, I whiffed on 2 charges in a row there. I'll probably come back and try to go to that curse room, but obviously we want to give ourselves the best chance of the deal with the devil first. Which seems fairly likely. Oh, never mind. I've blown it. That's alright. I've blown it twice. Now we should actually be very careful, because 1 champion shot could kill us. Okay, well, do we go back to the curse room now? Honestly, I think no, just so that we have a chance to not die. Yeah, we definitely don't go back to the curse room right now. Maybe we can get a Spirit Heart or something in here. We can. I think we wait on it, because I don't want to spend the Spirit Heart going to the curse room. Okay, so let's see what we've got. You know, you assume that it's going to be boss room over here, and it is. If the stain would just not go down, Explosivo would take them out in like a 1.5 seconds here. No deal with the devil, a speed upgrade. It's a little scary, but I think you go to the curse room and even if you just want to buy the red heart for 2 cents. But I don't know why you would. You'd probably much rather buy the Spirit Heart to give you that added deal with the devil protection anyway. Ruins our chance at an arcade on the next floor, but that's just fine. Hopefully we just get Spirit Hearts inside of our shop, save our money, have a chance at an arcade, use the arcade to pick up a bunch of money in a blood bag. But these are, you know, perfect world scenarios, of course. No Spirit Hearts. Tell you what, that's not my favorite place to use the Hermit card, but there are benefits for it. So I'm gonna do it, and we'll live with it. Boss rush is a secondary concern to our survival. And honestly, the run is awesome. Like, we have a great setup right now. in terms of our damage. Just need to stretch our survivability just a little bit. Doesn't even have to be a lot. Tears down is, it's a big piss off when you're using Monstro's Lung. And we just got another one, but we're going to hold on to it because it could be valuable if there's PhD. This one's getting a little bit more wrinkled as time goes on, like a... Well, I was going to say like a scrotum. Does the scrotum get more wrinkled as time goes on? I think it may just maintain a certain level of wrinkledness, you know. It's got all sorts of folds in there to help manage its temperature and, you know, its homeostatic equilibrium and stuff like that, but... just ignore the metaphor for now. I'll do my own research. That's quite a question for Google. Does your scrotum get more wrinkly as you age? Honestly, there's a scientific curiosity there, and I will not be intellectually shamed for my question. You know, we got a real problem with anti-intellectualism in North America. Keybagger's pretty horrible, but I'll take it because we could theoretically get super bum. But let's see if there's greed in here. I'd like there to be greed in here. There's not greed in there. We got a real problem with anti-intellectualism. You're gonna Google a question about a man's balls? Wow. Yo, dude, somebody's gotta be an old man urologist. What's the harm in learning a little bit more about the world around us, you know? Even the stuff that some people may deem as gross. You know, like people are suffering from Crohn's disease, getting fecal transplants, putting someone else's shit in their ass. Oh, that's gross, man. Yo, it's saving them so much heartache and so much, like, physical discomfort. It's gross, but thank God someone's out there doing the gross stuff, right? Were it not for them, if you had ulcerative colitis, you might be fucked. I guess we can't go to our curse room right now. So, you know, this one goes out, this Isaac episode is dedicated to those of you out there doing the gross stuff. And you know what? Especially an honorable mention to those of you doing the gross stuff and not acting like it's that gross. I appreciate that. Those of you out there in, you know, old age retirement homes, changing elderly people's diapers, acting like it ain't no thing, big ups to you. Thanks for helping to keep the world go around. You know what? Maybe when I'm 80, I'm gonna need somebody to change my diaper. And then I don't want to feel shame about it. You know, we want to treat our elderly with dignity the way we want to be treated. So big ups to you. I might use one bomb to try to to try to snag 9 mushrooms there. I thought we were in a bit of an okay position HP-wise, but I must have been mistaken. Did we go back and buy a Spirit Heart? Honestly, I think not. You think this could be a secret room? It is. Should have saved the bomb. Never mind, we're fine. So drop the bomb to get into the curse room. Curse room gives us another opportunity to use a bomb. Also a Spirit Heart. Okay, so we don't need to go to our shop. Got 3 more cents out of it. Now we can go to our shop. Is there anything in our shop that was actually worth it for us? We went in and we're like, oh, we can't afford it. I remember that, but... Man, I hate Curse of the Unknown. Have I talked about that ad nauseum yet? The fact that Curse of the Unknown is bullshit and I hate it? Because, I hope so. Hey, yeah, you know what? Keybagger. I forgot. You might as well take that. And he dropped the red chest. And the red chest contained flies. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. And we'll buy the Spirit Heart. I mostly just want to make sure that we are basically guaranteed to deal with the devil on the next floor. Reasonable chance of being able to get enough money to buy something. We're really looking for PhD, because a PhD comes with a built-in tiers upgrade for us right now. Yeah, I mean, it's still a good run. We're still ahead of schedule on my, like, very arbitrary split times. There you go, just throw a Spirit Heart away for no reason. And see what you got going on down here. That's some pretty sloppy play, I have to admit. But we still have 2 Spirit Hearts backing us up. And a Curse of the Blind, which actually is finally sweet vindication for not taking more options. We wouldn't have had a choice on this one anyway. So if we get a good item, it's actually good we didn't have a choice. Probably. Because we could have taken the bad item if there was one instead of a good item. 2 of Hearts. Probably more explicitly valuable than a tiers downgrade would be my layman's analysis of it right now. Wow, none of these had a single key in them. I still think you go for it. Just on the off chance you pick up, you know, a goat head or something like that. Nothing. Alright, well, perhaps we've learned our lesson there. Still a great run, and still continues to get better moment to moment. Oh, I think we got Fat Odd Mushroom here, and it slightly caused me to have like a disequilibrium of where our shots actually go off. That's the thing with Monstrous Lung. Anything that, you know, upsets your kind of like environment with it is a major compromise, because you know, you gotta, in your head, you've got like an implicit timer of when Monstrous Lung is ready to go off. And then you get a Fat Odd Mushroom or something that makes it take... Well, I don't know why Fat Odd Mushroom would make it take longer now that I think about it. Turns out maybe I'm just an idiot. So we're pretty much just sticking these dudes and then running away. And that is going to get the job done. Okay, a bomb. Should go back for it. Will we? It's a good question. Oh, key beggar! Those are my keys, man! Key beggar. Won't you give me keys? I'm trying to do like that Dave Matthews Band song, Grave Digger, but I don't really know the words, so it doesn't really work. But I do know that I, you know, desperately wanted those 2 keys over there. Yo, stop running into enemies. It takes a while for them to die. I guess we couldn't have gotten them anyway, because they required keys to get, but... You know, it would have been nice if we got a Hanged Man card or something, we could have done it. Holding the Fool card, of course, because, you know, it's a way out of boss rush in the future. We've still got our Deal with the Devil chance at pretty much 100% here. I think we've exhausted the earlier penalties. That key we'll use for item room or shop, whichever comes first. This time it is the item room. Yeah, okay, we'll place a bomb. And get sticky bombs, which makes me think that maybe we would have actually been better off to have more options. But we'll never know. Well, maybe we'll know. It depends on what you guys do, you know, in the comments. You might be able to see, like, what's going on here, then. Bad gas. Well, takes a while for our shots to charge up. So that's one way to handle that. These guys always get stuck on each other, which is cute in a Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon Farrelly Brothers film from the, you know, mid-2000s sort of way. But at the same time, can be kind of annoying. But our flies pretty much took care of everything there, so no skin off my scrot, I guess. It would be really nice if maybe that was a secret room adjacent to our shop, but it seems like it is literally impossible to be. Oh, a hermit card, though. Okay. We'll buy a key, use a bomb. Very sorry, donation machine, but, you know, this is what we pay you for. We got placebo. Ugh. Placebo and 2 bad trips. What a great time to be alive. I mean, bad trip is still full health, but the Fool is more likely to be good for us. And to be honest with you, we sort of need boss rush to give me a little bit of renewed confidence right now, I feel. Okay, we did find a second secret room, and inside we found Rainbow Worm. I think we're going to stick with... Liberty Cap for now. Yo, you gotta stick these Explosivo shots on this dude. Don't fuck up your Deal with the Devil chance. Don't fuck up your Deal with the Devil chance. Hit him! Get him to explode, man! No! You Deal with the Devil chance! Oh. Wire coat hanger. Like, it's good, but still, come on. Okay. Down to the next floor. Alrighty. This is not good, I think. I think this might be very bad, actually. When we're really hidden, we're hidden hard, but... Man, that was extremely disappointing. That boss, actually, Brownie, is starting to become one of my least favorite, just because if you find yourself in a situation where you desperately need to not get hit, it's really hard to avoid it. And maybe I just need more practice there, but it has bitten me in the ass more times than I'd care to admit. But this is the test of a true Isaac player here. You know, it's not how you do on a daily where you've got Azazel and Mom's knife It's how you do on, it's how you do on these runs when the going gets tough. One thing I will say, super glad that we did not take Whore of Babylon, I think. Now, Crystal Ball. I gotta admit, I really, really like Guppy's head. What I would love is if Crystal Ball just hooked me up enough on this floor to be able to take Guppy's head in the future. Is this realistic? We may be stuck with Crystal Ball long term. And you know what? That's not even that bad. Crystal Ball's a really good item. I prefer the outright, you know, Guppy damage from those flies, but I guess you can't always get what you want. Okay. Kill Mom. Probably not going to take too much damage from Explosivo, which is unfortunate because it's one of our big draws right now. Blue Mom's no joke, man. Okay, get that charge ready. Good, 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 good. Not good. Yo, we need this deal. That's damage. That's damage. That's damage. That's damage. Okay, we did get a deal. Take the Polaroid. If it's Krampus, it's Krampus. It is not Krampus. I don't think you take the nail. Crystal Ball kind of does what the nail does. You take the mark instead. And then you come in here and you get fucking Robo Baby 2.0. What an incredible time for us to be alive. Okay, sweet. At least we got another Crystal Ball charge and gave us a Spirit Heart. What do we do now? Well, I am going to go to the Curse Room. I think that that's important. And we can go to our shop now as well. And I think we stick with the Crystal Ball, basically, you know, till death do us part. At the very least, it looks like we'll be able to sneak some fat donations in. Another Guppy item, please. Alright, well. At least we didn't get hit on the way out. Take it as a positive. Okay, please don't be greed. That's all I ask at this point. He's super greedy. Man, tough crowd. Alright, it's greed. We got a lot of money, so no donations will be happening. We will, sure, you know, we have to look for any advantage that we can get here, so we'll blow this up, and we got Retrovision. A lot of people might expect you to be a little salty about that, but I'm honestly not. I don't think the second secret room is there either. Okay, it's down to the next floor. Kind of wish we still had the option of taking Monkey Paw, honestly. But weirdly enough, I find myself not that scared about this run. And I think the reason... Pretty Fly's good. Largely comes down to... We have anything that generates Spirit Hearts. Or I guess I should say we have something that generates Spirit Hearts. It's such a huge confidence boost. It makes batteries amazing. It's also going to allow us to see where we're going. Assuming we don't have Curse of the Lost. It's not always going to give us Spirit Hearts, but it could give us cards that are actually better than Spirit Hearts. Like an Emperor card, for example, would be, in many situations, better than a Spirit Heart. Certainly in our present situation, I'd rather have an Emperor card. Especially considering we'll get mapping in the process. Just let the familiars do the job here. Full health. Good to know, at least. And we got a 2 of clubs. Okay. We got another battery charge as well, which gave us another 2 of clubs. Interesting. Good? 50-50, but interesting for sure. I mean, 44 bombs is nice. Not going to take any more money. We don't really need it. Kind of a little bit of a whiff there, in my opinion, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Again, let your familiars do the job. It's actually working out very nicely. Really glad we did that mob trap room to pick up little Steven. Not the kind of thing I'll do every run, but it's worked out nicely for us as of present. Good stuff. Okay. Well, we'll definitely trade a bomb for a key. Not gonna find a secret room, but... Key beggar! Every time, man. That's really funny, actually. I haven't kept track of how many keys we've lost thanks to Key Beggar. I just love that I picked him up, and my reasoning was like, you know, maybe we'll get Super Bum. Instead, he's been a huge negative. No deal with the devil is okay. Speedball's fine. I don't know. Do you want HP at this point, or do you want to not have HP at this point? I don't know that it matters too much. There is a tinted rock. I say it doesn't matter much, not because I'm like despondent about the state of the run, rather because, you know, we're expecting to get some spirit hearts out of Crystal Ball. Okay, there's our mapping. We're not doing cursed rooms, which, you know, should be fairly obvious why at this point. We got 2 keys now. It's a start. Hey man, the more rooms we do without combat, the easier it is for us. Thought I saw another tinted rock there, but apparently not. Wow, that was good luck. I mean, we knew it was there, but still, we're obviously going to bomb our way through here. Rusted key. I think you have to probably say no to that for now. Don't disrupt the status quo too much. We don't really need more chests. I guess we would want more chests, but I kind of like having a mushroom per room as well. You never know when it's... I mean, that's the kind of thing. It's like an unseen bonus, right? Sometimes it's going to help you out a ton, and you're going to just think that your run's better than you thought it was. Sometimes it's not going to help you out at all. Keybagger, that's your key, man. Go for it. I'm never going to go for that one, so... You know, all I ask is that you keep me in mind when it comes time for the payouts. So far, so good on that. You did give me some flies once. I remember that very specifically. Okay, there's a spirit heart. And another battery charge, and we're probably going to save the next payout for the next floor. I'm kind of amazed that this is actually going really well right now, but it's kind of proving me right where I said that, you know, we shouldn't be too stressed out about this run maybe because Crystal Ball is so good. Thank God I didn't act like an idiot and take Guppy's head with me. We would be screwed right now. And dude, Explosivo's so strong there. Let's take one. Demon baby. I'm not taking the other one. That's... I try to play absurdly. That's maybe a step too far towards reckless abandon. Okay, we can't see where our mapping is, but we got another spirit heart back. Maybe we could have taken the deal. Who knows? Maybe it would have been Brimstone and people would have been furious. Maybe it would have been Brimstone and people would have been stoked. That's the beauty of a question mark. It's whatever you want it to be right now. Alright, we're starting to roll pretty hard here. HP's coming back in spades. These, like, double Explosivo shots from me and Incubus are really holding it down here, too. And you know what? Got a nice supply array, I'd even say, of familiars here. That's bad damage. We do need that key. Please explode. Please explode. It exploded. Alright, another bomb. That's a little bit not necessary. I think we're gonna come out of this one, you know, smelling like a rose. 'Cause there used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of cheese. That's gonna be a kiss from a Gouda. You have to change a little bit just to get around the fair use, right? Gouda, 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 and cheddar cheese. There used to be a cheese that was fermented with goat's milk. It had a mouthfeel that was quite like silk. I know, I'm not gonna do a whole parody of Kiss from a Rose that's based around the concept of there being a goat's milk cheese. But I'm just, you know, I just wanted a proof of concept that showed that it could happen. Hey, this is like a pretty sweet room in terms of battery charges. We got no spirit hearts out of it, but we got 2 spirit hearts out of it, and a death card. Can't use the death card on this guy, unfortunately, but somebody's about to get screwed. Can't use the death card on this guy, unfortunately, but somebody's about to get screwed. There we go. Those are going to go. Beautiful. Nope. Red chest we might have tried, but really want to use this death card so we can go back for, like, temperance, maybe? This is a good room for death. Beautiful. Lucky us. Just want to kind of keep a window of, like, where we're at. This guy's unlikely to drop a spirit heart. What was I afraid of on this run? All of a sudden, it's balling out of control, right? And by balling out of control, I mean, like, it's okay at best. Why temperance? I don't know. I guess I harbor the possibility that we get some red hearts on the next floor, and it actually proves to be useful for us. Yo, that's some kind of special room above us, isn't it? Yeah, curse room for a demon judgment. Algaze. That's interesting. I honestly think we don't pop this crystal ball charge. We have enough HP. Let's just save the crystal ball for the opportunity to get some mapping on the next floor. Caffeine pills, okay. Gave us bad trip. And amnesia. Amnesia is not a problem for us right now. Because we already have no idea what's going on this floor. Even with 5 keys, I don't want to open it. If it prevents us from opening 1 golden chest on the next floor, I would be disappointed. 2 esteem sales. Well, okay, here's the deal. We can get everything for free, but there's never going to be a shop again. But you know what? Just in case there somehow is, we're going to take it. No, I'm not going to open it. We might get a golden chest on our next floor. Don't stand right next to Isaac when he's exploding. That's a dumb decision. Okay, you want to stick as many of these explosivo shots. Ah, they worked! Dude, that was such good damage. That was awesome. Okay. We're on the next floor. All I ask, Curse of the Unknown is fine. Curse of the Blind, just no Curse of the Lost. Beautiful. No curse at all. Even better. We get Vision. Get the Lover's card. Bob's Rotten Head. Luckfoot. Number 2. And Bomb Bag. I mean, we'll take it all. Pop Temperance. Get a red heart out of it. No, we'll stick with Crystal Ball, obviously. We took Bob's Rotten Head just to take it. Maybe contribute towards the Bob transformation. Number 2 is going to be a very secondary concern for us right now. This is a real strange run. You know? I think that much is probably fairly obvious. It wasn't strange bad, like, it actually turned out to be strange decent, but dude, strange decent is such a great name for, like, a fusion restaurant, or alternatively, like, a wrestler. Anyway, strange decent. That's how I would describe this run. I will eventually get a chance to describe this run when I upload it to YouTube, but I will probably not remember to call it strange decent. I'll probably call it something stupid like Rust. I don't know why. Just, you know, whatever word pops into my noggin first. More or less how that goes down. We're gonna be done this one. Yeah, before 33 minutes, I'd say, is very obvious. Stop blowing yourself up with number 2 bombs. See, I'm a number 2 ambassador, which means I have to stop hitting myself with these fucking bombs, or people are gonna be like, why does he like number 2? It only hurts him. Hey man, it's like Bob's brain. It looks like it only hurts me, but there are runs where it does the fucking difference for us. I was gonna say, watch that be the Emperor card. Turns out, it was actually something more useless than the Emperor card for us. Yo, how do we get to the boss? Oh, this is the wrong direction. I see now. Should go to the secret room. That was terrible damage. I now find myself slightly concerned. Battery charge. Did give us a spirit art, so we're probably fine on that. Okay. Honestly, Keybagger, take these keys. Maybe you got something for me. Fruitcake. Interesting. I know there's more keys back there. I think with Monstro's Lung, Fruitcake is actually potentially awesome. I shouldn't have been hit there, but it was also funny. Okay, the Devil card is sweet. I would love a syringe here. I don't think it spins us, but I would take it either way. Nah. Okay, sweet. Pop the Devil card. Should be an easy fight. I think we earned this one. There were some dubious, not only decisions, but dodges in particular. But a fun run nonetheless. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.